Hey guys, my name is Sean and this is What the Robot Channel. My goal for this channel is really simple. I'm going to be bringing you guys the latest and greatest in robotics research, news, as well as hopefully in the future reviews and interviews with members of industry. A little bit about me. Right now, I'm studying robotics engineering after doing my bachelor's in mechanical engineering. The reason why I chose to study robotics is because I strongly believe that the world is going to be impacted greatly by the automation revolution. And this is going to range in sectors from manufacturing to mundane day to day tasks that we normally do ourselves. And so, since this is more of an introduction video, what better topic to discuss than what is a robot? Okay, now that might sound really simple, but this was the first question that my professor asked in the first robotics class that I ever took. And so, surprisingly, there were many different answers to that question. One student said, oh, well, a robot is a machine that can perform tasks autonomously. And so my teacher held up his phone and said, well, is a robot a phone? Because it can perform tasks autonomously. It doesn't need you to do everything that it does. And everyone in the class just shook their head no. And so that kind of left us wondering a little bit. And so someone else piped in and said, okay, a robot is a machine that can move about in the physical world by itself. And then my professor responded, so a machine that just goes in one direction, that's a robot? And that definition didn't quite seem to nail the concept. And it's so interesting how we all have an idea of what a robot is, but it's very difficult to actually pinpoint in words what it is. So that's what I'm going to bring to you right now from my own experiences as well as what I've researched. And what we can say is that a robot is a machine that's resembling a living creature in such that it's capable of moving independently and perform complex actions. It can sense and manipulate the environment it's performing tasks in, and it's also capable of a degree of adaptation. Now that we have a concrete definition of what a robot is, where did the word even come from? The word robot is actually a derivative of the Czech word robotnik, which means forced labor, and robota, which means servitude. The word robot was ported into English in the play R.U.R. or Rossum's Universal Robots by Karel Čapek. It was well received when it debuted in New York City in October 9th, 1922. And the plot of the play sounds kind of familiar to us. It was about how robots were really efficient workers, and in the play they came to resent their jobs and their human bosses. This led them to rebel and ultimately kill off their human bosses. Now, this was the start of the Terminator Skynet trope of robots wanting to kill all humans, and it slightly resembles the raw emotions of 2023's broken economy. But when did robots actually show up or manifested, not just in some play? Well, it was in the 1960s when a company called SRI International built Shaky. Now, Shaky was a very twitchy boy. This robot quite literally looked like a desktop computer slapped onto some chassis with four wheels, and it's equipped with a camera and some bump sensors, which helped it navigate a somewhat complex environment. It wasn't a particularly good-looking robot, but it was the beginning of the robotic revolution. Now, that's all for the introduction video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and listening for the first video. Be on the lookout for more content here on What the Robot, your channel for all robotics news. And have a great day, guys.